Wilson Morales from Black Film and TV. Hello, folks. How's it going?
Good. How
How
are
you doing? How
you?
you doing?
You know, talk to me about how did you guys get away with the jokes you are saying on TV? It's deep. It's not like funny. It's like, oh, they're going there. So Sam will lead it off with you.
How we get away with jokes? I don't know. They just let us do it. I guess we wrote them and no one told us to stop, so we kept going.
And granted, you know, at the end of the day, when people watch a comedy show, it's all about what's going to, keep people watching. Is it funny like back in the day, especially with black folks? You got to really make us laugh. And sometimes there's a lot of expectations when it's a lot of comedians. It's one thing if you're an actor, you got the lines, you make it, but it's another thing when you're a comedian per se. So, Jack, was there any pressure as far as when you're doing this together and all four of you together about making it stick?
No, I mean we're funny. I'm pretty confident about that. And so as far as it sticking, the right people will come when the right people come, and all you gotta do is just make the art that you're pretty confident
Hmm. I've been to a casino maybe once in my life, then I was like, nah, this is when you lose your money very quickly. And
in.
when you
Right.
don't have money like that, if you're not a millionaire, you're like, no, one and done.
Yeah.
I learned my lesson the first time. Obviously when you're sitting in a casino, people are going to look at it differently. What is the joy of going to or not going to, or even working at a casino from doing this show?
I think we just wanted to do it in a place that is kind of like unhappy. I feel like we all, because of being stand-up comedians, we've all worked casinos. Most of us have worked Vegas. I think we all worked Vegas at some point.
Yep.
And so we know how casinos are when they're quiet and sad and lonely. And we were just trying to find a space like that we could explore, that we didn't see explored on TV often, and kind of shoot those back halls and those break rooms and like what's going on behind the scenes with the people that kind of keep it running.
Hmm. And what about you, Jack? How do you
Mhm.
feel about this whole experience? Obviously, as she mentioned, everybody's worked in Vegas, so like, but for those who have not been there, what's that experience like?
I mean, we just tried to highlight the juxtaposition between the floor, which is like money and boobies and everyone having a good time, and in the back where it's just those gray concrete walls and sadness and some of the most lonely drug addicts working back there just to make sure you lose your money and put a lien on your house. So we just wanted to show that portion and put us in a situation that we can only punch up.
And then when you have this many cooks in the kitchen, how do you balance it out so that no one's an alpha? Sam?
I think we're just really friends. So we know each other and we understand the dynamic of our friend group. And that just translates to working on a show.
Mhm. Jack, is this your time now? Like I saw Sam's special last year, so that's when I first became aware, for work. And then for you, I'm now getting to know who you are. What's the joy of now of being seen now on a national level, at
I
least on
mean,
TV?
it's the work for me. I don't really care about that type of stuff. I just want to like work forever and make a bunch of funny things. And then, when it's time for me to walk off into my big farm, I go, yeah, I did that.
Mhm. And at the end of the day, there's a lot of stuff on TV, which is great. Back
Mhm.
in the day, you could only pick maybe one or two black folks on a show, one or two black shows, whether it be a comedy or a drama. Now we have got a glut, which is great because then we have options now. What's going to be the sell for people to watch Bust Down? Leave it all to you, Sam.
I don't know. If you like jokes and you want to laugh, then come on through and see if it's something you could twerk with. I think it's like kind of that kind of show. You gotta see it to believe it, and you gotta see it to know if you love it or hate it. I think it's one of those shows where you're gonna watch it and you're either gonna go, I want this, or you're gonna go, what the hell are they doing? And it is what it is,
Well, see, that's the good thing about this. Now we are in a position where we can decide. Before, sometimes We watch because we wanted to support. We still want to support, but we don't want it to be out of necessity. We want to support because we like the show, and I'm here for you guys. Congratulations on this gig. Keep it going. Let's talk, hopefully, season 2.
Thank you.